guys, Dean here from the Adeptus Victorian, and today I'm going to show you how to play the new missions that have been proposed for the Warhammer 40,000 World Championships. The first thing you need to do when playing a World Championship mission is understand the three scoring components. There's Maelstrom of War, Eternal War, and Kill Point Differential. In this video, I'm going to go through all three scoring methods with a focus on the Maelstrom of War due to the new Schemes of War method being somewhat complex. First, let's take a look at how the missions are laid out in the player pack. Here you can see an example of mission number 3, Secure and Strike. As you can see, the mission displays the deployment zone, all pre-game sequencing, rules for acceptable casualties, information on how to achieve victory conditions, information on how to generate your tactical objectives, any additional mission special rules, and information on how to determine the end of the battle. First, let's discuss the kill point differential, as it's probably the simplest and easiest to explain of the three various primary scoring conditions. Kill point differential is the same in all 6 of the World Championship missions. At the end of the game, players count all units that have been destroyed. The player with the most kill points scores the differential as victory points up to the maximum of 6 victory points. So for example, if your opponent kills 12 of your units and you kill 8 of theirs, your opponent would have killed 4 more units than you, so they achieve 4 victory points. Alright, now let's discuss the Eternal War missions, which outside of Maelstrom of War are the only way that you can get victory points off objective markers. Eternal War is a little bit more complex than the kill point differential, as it varies from mission to mission. However, in all 6 missions, the Eternal War component is related to controlling objective markers during the game. In some missions, there are end game conditions, such as players score X number of victory points per objective controlled at the end of the game. And in some games, there are progressive objectives, such as players score X number of victory points at the end of the battle round per objective marker they control. Eternal War is also often where the mission special rules will take effect, so be sure to check those when planning your mission. Alright, now let's jump into the hard part, Maelstrom of War, using the new Schemes of War method for constructing a tactical objective card deck. First, when submitting your list, players need to construct an objective deck made up of exactly 18 tactical objective cards. No more than 1 copy of each uniquely named tactical objective can be included in the deck, such as Secure Objective 1, etc. Faction-specific cards cannot be used and are replaced by the cards listed in the player pack. Priority Orders Received card is not in play. When playing Maelstrom of War, it's important to know the 5 different states or piles that your tactical objective cards can belong to. First, you will start every game with a deck. This is your deck of 18 tactical objectives that were chosen earlier in the game when writing your lists. Now, more often than not, at the start of each battle round, you will be asked to draw up to 5 cards. These 5 cards are said to be your hand. And these 5 cards you can look at, but you don't have to show your opponent what they are. So you take your hand, and then depending on the mission, you'll place a number of these cards into play. So you can look at the objectives that you have, look at the state of the game, and then pick, say, 3. Say the mission is select 3, and you place them into play. Once in play, you must show your opponent the cards, unless otherwise instructed to do so. The remaining 2 cards stay in your hand and stay secret. So now you will have your deck, or your draw pile, your hand, in-play objectives. Then, at the end of each turn, you can choose to voluntarily discard of one of those cards. So if there's a card that you cannot achieve, you might choose to discard of it. And then you'll also have another pile for any cards that you achieve. So you'll end up with 5 piles, your deck, your hand, your in-play cards, your discarded cards, and your achieved cards. It's important to keep these decks all separate for a few reasons. One, discarded cards can never be interacted with again unless otherwise instructed to do so. Your in-play objectives must remain visible to your opponent and in play. Your hand, there are various ways that you can cycle them back into your deck through use of stratagems, etc. And your achieved pile is used for recording victory points, and in addition, once you've achieved all of your 18 cards and you've no longer got a hand left, you then recycle your discarded cards and play them again. So there you have it, guys. That's your entry-level basics to the World Championship missions. I will be doing a detailed breakdown on each mission individually, going through the mission special rules, the special interactions with the Maelstrom cards, and all of those sorts of bits and pieces, as well as a few tips and tricks on how to maximize deck building and various other components that are crucial to success in the World Championship format. So I hope you like this video. Make sure you hit like and subscribe and all that good shit, and I'll talk to you soon.